We don't have a playbook on this, nobody gives us a step-by-step procedure, but we should at least have enough common sense to know that we don't throw kids out when they're 13. If we don't have that common sense, frankly, we didn't use any common sense when we decided to bring them into the world, but that's just my opinion. And I don't know why in the world some people choose to have children, but that's just another opinion of mine because they're way too immature to do that. Here's what I'm doing. Heather, return this other bond to him with the $338. Hold on a second, I got another case here. And I have 23T640624. Okay, there you go.
Good morning, Your Honor. Peter Granata, P78413, MID's counsel for Mr. Mark. Thank you. You know, I had a look at the file. It looks like he's paid in full. Other than the potential warrant fee or warrant withdrawal fee, I believe that his bonds should cover everything in the open court.
Mr. Park. We had a discussion about this the other day. I told you how I felt, right?
You understand. Like, I went through a lot these past couple of years.
What'd you go through? Tell me.
My ex-fiance, last time I was in court, she was pregnant at the time. We ended up losing the baby. Then she drained all my bank accounts, kicked me out. I just finally got into a place again. I was sleeping on my truck.
All right, listen, I'm sorry about all of that. I really am. You got a problem paying, you come in and talk to the judge. You don't ignore courts like this.
And that's another thing as well. All my bill was to my grandparents, and I wasn't talking to them for a period of time as an excuse.
How could she drain your bank accounts unless
She was not.
Why would you put her name on your bank accounts?
Stupid. You know.
All right, so is that going to cover these, Heather, 216 and the 338?
Yes, it will, Judge.
All right, you have a bond of 216. That'll cover you on file 20B137890A. We'll apply that bond and I'll dismiss the show cause. And then on the other one, where are you working at?
Agent packaging. As a shield technician price.
How much you make there? Graduate? Why didn't you graduate?
I've been on my since I was 13. You know,
Where are your parents now?
my dad he's on the other side of Taylor, and my mom's in Lincoln Park.
Did you see them?
I see my mom now, yeah.
Well, that was nice of them. Who was the mastermind behind the decision to throw you out on the street when you were 13?
That was mostly my mom. I was getting in fights with her boyfriend because he's putting his hands on her, and I don't go for that. So she ended up throwing me out. I lived in a garage for about a year and a half, and ended up moved into a room at my buddy's place. Just kind of gone
13. Geez, I think when I was 13, what was I doing? I was playing baseball in the park. You know what? I think I see this every day. I just don't understand some parents, how they parent. I don't get it. We don't have a playbook on this, nobody gives us a step-by-step procedure, but we should at least have enough common sense to know that we don't throw kids out when they're 13. If we don't have that common sense, frankly, we didn't use any common sense when we decided to bring them into the world, but that's just my opinion. And I don't know why in the world some people choose to have children, but that's just another opinion of mine because they're way too immature to do that. Here's what I'm doing. Heather, return this other bond to him with the $338. I'll apply the one, and he's going to take that money, and I don't know what he's going to do with it. Don't do anything stupid. Return the bond, Heather. That show cause is dismissed. Good luck.
Very much, Judge.
We're clearing the fines and costs on that one then, Judge?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you. I need a 5-minute recess. Everybody be immobilized depending upon your record. Do you understand that?
I understand.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes,
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Does he have no priors?
No pressure as far as I'm limited.
The charge operating while intoxicated, how do you plead? Were you? Were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Rockwood County, Wayne, near 31500 Olmsted, Rockwood, June 26, 26 at 10:17 p.m.?
yes,
Prior to that, did you drink alcohol? And if so, what did you drink and how much?
yes, I did drink alcohol right there. Say, I had a pint of, Ciroc.
Okay, and then you were operating the vehicle, correct?
Correct.
Why were you pulled over by the police?
So it's an older car. I was at a, they had a car cruise going on. So the car was pretty loud. So the car being loud got their attention. That's why they pulled me over.
All right, and was your ability to operate the motor vehicle significantly and materially affected due to the consumption of the alcohol? All right. He had a .22 on the blood draw, right?
Yes.
Was it a breath test or a blood draw?
It was a breathalyzer.
All right, you stipulate that was an accurate reading for purposes of the plea?
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole right now, Mr. White?
I
Were you on June 26th of 26 on probation or parole?
yes,
For what?
had a possession charge back in February.
Possession of what? So you understand by pleading guilty here, this would be deemed a violation of that probation or parole. That probation or parole could be revoked. You could be incarcerated on that charge as a result of this plea and conviction. You still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No,
Plea is accepted, OWI, that is operating while intoxicated. I'm dismissing the super drunk, referring you for a screening and assessment. You're going to be screened and assessed today. You'll be sentenced at a later time. Have you shown your lawyer the AA attendance?
You're right here.
Has he gone at least twice per week since July 23rd?
Yes, sure.
All right. Okay, good enough. So we'll give you a sentence date. You keep going to AA. We'll give you a sentence date right now. And that will be, Heather, when?
August 20th at 8:30.
August the 20th at 8:30 in the morning, okay? And you'll be all set. You gotta use your head here. Good luck. Cheryl. Candace Rose Lowry Cheryl, 22F237715 A and B.
Morning, Your Honor. Peter Granata, P78413, MIDC counsel for Ms. Cheryl. Ms. Cheryl, could you state your name for the record, please?
Yeah, Ms. Sharon.
Do I have the victim here on this case? Come on up here.
You have a statement in the folder from the,
I know, and I need to ask some questions here.
Your Honor, I was going to hopefully address that as well.
Come on, right up here. Right, that's a microphone right there. No. Right behind you, believe it or not, that's a microphone. What's your name?
Grant.
All right, so your client pled guilty to expired license back on July the 23rd. She also pled guilty to failure to report a property damage action. As such, since there was a misdemeanor involved in her operation of the vehicle that has expired license, I felt compelled to notify the victim. I did. I'm glad you came because I'm gonna have some questions for you. But you did have a chance to review this victim's rights statement with your client?
I did, Your Honor.
All right. What would you like to tell me before I sentence your client here?
Your Honor, I would just like you to consider the fact that the complainant or the victim in this case is asking for full replacement value of a 20-year-old trailer. And based on the information to believe from what I saw, there was certainly not enough impact into that trailer to cause that kind of damage. There was only a slight paint transfer from one vehicle to the next. It takes way more newtons per millimeter to cause any kind of frame bending of that vehicle. But in any case, even if he had damaged the vehicle, he should not be awarded the full replacement value of that trailer. It should be based on the value of a 20-year-old trailer. If I was to insure,
You can't have a 20-year-old Cadillac, have it get damaged, and then ask somebody to replace the the 20-year-old Cadillac with a new Cadillac. You follow me, Mr. McGinn?
Yeah, I understand.
So I think maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you. Have you talked to the prosecutor about this one?
Yes, sir.
Have you talked to the prosecutor about this one?
Yes.
Could you guys reach an agreement on this?
I just found out about the restitution amount today, Your Honor. I haven't talked to him since.
Call in Mr. Cayley here, please. Okay, so you did talk to Mr. Cayley though, right, sir?
Yeah, about 20 minutes ago.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get Mr. Cayley in here. I'm gonna ask him to sit down with you. He can sit down with the victim, see if you guys can resolve the issue of restitution. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to set that for hearing and I could just sentence her today, but I prefer not to do that. I prefer to take care of this. Mr. Cayley, good morning again, sir. Your name? Listen, so this gentleman's making a claim for restitution, right?
Yes.
And I read this and I explained to him, you can't have a 20-year-old Cadillac, get destroyed and expect somebody to buy you a new one. So would you do me a favor? I'm going to ask you to talk to him, talk to Mr. Granada, see if you guys can resolve the issue of restitution.
Sure.
If you can't, I'll have to set it for hearing. I hope you can. It seems like you should be able to. I'm going to hand you back the files. And, yeah, if you guys would try to work that out, I'd appreciate it. Okay?
Thank you.
And Mr. Granada, if you have any more,
I
I'm going to take Mr. Who do you have? Anybody real quick?
I have, yes, this should be just a discharge from probation, Karen Barton.
All right, let me do this. I'm going to get Mr. Clovis is out of here, but Mr. Torok's been waiting around here. Where's Mr. Torok? So I'm going to go, so you go deal with that one. Come on up here, Mr. Torok. Nicholas Torok, 26R514820. And tell me your name again.
Nicholas Tarr, Your Honor.
You're going to plead to 75 and a 70, right? Limited access. And that is 0 points, but it will go on your record. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you're going to slow down a lot, right?
Yes, sir.
To that charge, a limited access speed, 75 and a 70, responsible or not responsible? Please accept it. 175 is your total. I'll dismiss the original charge. Please slow down, will you, please?
Yes, sir.
Go down the hall and take care of that. You're all set. Good luck. People against Andrew Douglas Olette, 26F, 245934. Good morning, Mr. Clovis.
Good morning, Judge. Philip Clovis, P38434 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, you're welcome up to the podium. Please identify yourself.
Andrew Douglas Olette.
All right, so this one, as I'm sure you can understand, is concerning. Did you have a chance to review this report with your client? Are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Nothing to add, delete. There is one, Judge.
And by the way, did you see his AA verification?
I've seen it before.
Throw that to your lawyer, sir, before we get started here.
They get old and who knows, they start putting them on. Yes, Judge.
So he's been there about 5, 6 times? Good. Okay, good. What else?
Number 8 recommendation. It says court work program, just if the court can take into consideration of doing community service. Thank you.
All right. Anything you would like to say, Mr. Olette?
I stopped drinking, Your Honor. I stopped drinking the day I got out of jail. I've been trying to take this as seriously as I can. I understand the severity of the situation. I'm young, and this is the terrible path I've been going down. I'm just trying to do better for myself and everybody else, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear you do that. Sound remorseful about it. I'm really concerned about this. You can't be jeopardizing your future like this. You follow me?
Yes, Your Honor. I realize what a predicament with my job and everything. My whole life I've built so far revolves around my license and my CDL. And I've put myself in quite a bad predicament with everybody. My employers luckily letting me stay. Just won't be able to drive for a while, which I'm more than accepting of it. I understand what I've done. Again, I'm sorry.
All right, 16 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You do have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal controlled substances. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. Submit to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs bi-weekly for 3 months. Then I'll make it monthly. I do want you to remain on this SoberLink device, though. This was high. Remain on SoberLink device until October the 15th, okay? Until October the 15th. Somebody this young, that's bad. 5 days jail credit, 1 serve, 4. I'll let you serve those by way of the court work program, $35 a day charge for a total of $140. Attend NA 3 times a week until an outpatient. Once you get an outpatient, you don't have to attend AA anymore. Attend the Victims Impact Panel. Pay fines $300, cost $250, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So $675. You have a screening fee of $60 for $735. You have probation fees of $320 for $1,055. Cost of recovery of $225. Your total is $1,270. $1,280 plus court work program fees of $140. Does that make sense? That's $1,420. I'm going to cut down your cost to $200, okay? Instead of $250. So it should be $300 fines, $200 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, $60 screening fee. That's $685. Probation fees are $320 again for $1,005, $1,230. Yeah, it's $1,370. I just can't do much better than that. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 93 days, and you may be eligible for early discharge. So after 8 months, by statute, if you don't have any violations in the preceding 90 days, you could be discharged. So you can apply for discharge, and by statute, you're entitled to. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Also, if you violate, you could get 93 days. If you have any questions for me. I know I went through that kind of quick. Do you want me to repeat anything?
Do you need for me to repeat it, or do you want to just discuss afterwards with me?
Kind of just discuss afterwards with him.
Sure. Okay. Does he have the money to pay this, or does he need time?
Did you post a cash value?
It was a personal one.
Yeah.
And how much did you pay today?
How much was the full total?
$13.70.
I just paid off.
Okay, and then you'll meet with probation. Listen, you seem like a really nice kid. Don't be doing this to yourself, please. Okay?
Judge.
Thanks a lot.
Sorry, I was running a little late.
That's all right. I've been busy.
I had an 8 o'clock at Howell, and I know you missed those days of running.
I do. Not really.
Have a good day.
You too. Take
Thank
care. Good luck, sir. Wish you well. Melvin Javier Torres, 26D240174. All right. How you doing, sir?
Morning, all right, yourself?
Not bad. Your name?
Melvin Torres,
All right. You're here for a show cause. You have the money to pay, I hope?
come again? I'm sorry.
Do you have the money to pay? You owe us $213.
Yeah, about that, I wasn't fishing that day, it was my brother.
Yeah, but you gotta cut. You had to show up on this, man. You didn't show up.
I didn't get no, I didn't know what, the only thing I got in there was what I got the other day. Just talk here.
You didn't call the court and schedule a court date then.
No, I did not.
Well, you went into default, right? I don't know what to tell you. You're late. This was 7 months ago, right? 4 months ago.
Yeah.
4 months ago. I can't do anything for you.
How much is it?
It's 213.
Can you give me till, next Friday?
How much you have today?
Nothing.
Why not?
I didn't plan on paying it because I wasn't fishing. I didn't even have a fishing rod in the water. I wasn't fishing. I didn't have nothing with me.
When can you pay this? You said next Friday?
Yes, sir.
13, 14. You pay by August the 17th. I'll reduce it to I'll make it 165, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Reduce the balance to 165, but pay that. If you need more time, you call the court, go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension, okay?
What do you got? Thank you.
Good luck. Barton. Devin Lee Barton. This is 26 I'm sorry, 2OB 137-8908.
Morning, Your Honor. Peter.
Hang out that Mr. Cayley took the plea form from July 23 and he just wrote restitution 1275 is agreed by parties. He didn't redate it. Am I right that you guys agreed to
Just now, Your Honor.
$1,275 as restitution?
Yes, sir.
Is that true, Mr. McGrain?
Yes.
All right. And is that true, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to order $1,275 in restitution on that. We'll talk about all of that later. How long do you think that will take her to pay that, counsel?
Your Honor, she is currently, does not have a source of income. I would ask, as long as possible, 6 months possibly.
Okay. Go ahead.
Your Honor, based on information and belief, Judicial has no prior, issues. She's not driving. She was driving that one day. It was really, it's family related, right?
I'm sitting there.
Taking her daughter to work, but she generally doesn't drive. She doesn't have a ar. She was using is it your husband's car?
Yes.
At the time. And so hadn't driven what, over 10 years, correct? Or was that the last time you had a license valid was about 10 years ago?
No.
I'm sorry. You have a valid license
Yeah.
right now? Okay, but you don't drive, is that correct?
Yeah.
So we would ask the court to take that into consideration, prior to sentencing. Is there anything else you'd like to say today?
Anything you want to say?
This time.
On the failure to stop and identify, which was reduced to failure to report, 100 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 275 or 60 days. On the expired license, 100 fines. I'm placing you on probation for 6 months. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. No contact with Jesse McGrain. Do not write, phone, see, text, email him, or have anybody else do any of those things for you or on your behalf. Fines 100, costs 50, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. That's 275. Probation fees are 120 for 395. And then you have 1275 in restitution. So your total here should be $1,670. If you violate, that is, if you violate a law, you don't pay restitution, you don't pay your fines, you could be incarcerated for 90 days. You have 21 days to appeal and you have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. So you owe $1,670 plus the other $275 for a total of $1,945. How much can you pay today?
No.
How are you going to pay this?
Well, my husband can help.
Well, tell me how much you can afford to pay. I want to get this man his money.
Okay. I'm gonna pay today or in Judge.
No, how long will it take for you to pay all the fines and costs, including the restitution? I said 6 months.
Yeah, I hear.
Every 2 weeks.
How much?
6 months?
Listen to your husband.
Paid everything.
Well, how much can he pay every 2 weeks? I can't even talking from back there. Ma'am?
Couple hundred.
Okay, you pay $200 bi-weekly. Can you start on Monday?
I get paid next Friday.
Okay, then we'll start it on the 17th, beginning August the 17th. You paid on the expired license first, and then $200 bi-weekly on the A file after fines costs paid on the B file. Okay,
Thank you, Judge.
good luck. You'll meet with probation. I wish you well. And I'm sorry, that's the best I can do. Okay?
Shake your thing.
All right, good luck. Thanks. Remember that by law, we have to retain 50%. 50% goes toward the fines. So it might be a while. Okay? I wish you well. Good luck. Carr, Donnie Eugene Carr, 25F243-893A. And B.
Your Honor, Peter Renata, P78413, MIDC counsel for Mr. Carr.
Your name, sir?
Johnny Carr.
He's going to plead guilty to resist and obstruct an officer, and then they are going to dismiss the disorderly public intox. True?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes.
You plead guilty to resist and obstruct an officer. The possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs through all those. Do you understand that?
The maximum penalty.
If you plead guilty, those are the possible penalties. Up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign an advice of rights form here today?
Today? Not today.
I discussed his investment rights at the arraignment, Your Honor.
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by court or jury. You have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
To the charge, resist and obstruct an officer, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On May 3 of 25, were you at or near 24378 Deer Creek Drive in Flat Rock, and did you do something to resist and obstruct an officer?
I am doing paper. But.
Your Honor, can we change our plea to no
Hang
contest?
on, no. Do you remember resisting them
I don't even know.
or refusing to obey a lawful command? All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna reschedule it. I'll make sure the report's in here. If you want to negotiate this time a no contest plea, that's fine by me. I'm gonna set a new pretrial date here. Give me a new pretrial date. We doing the 20th
Yes, we could do the 20th at 10 o'clock.
at 10 a.m., okay?
Your Honor, can we change his cash bond to a personal bond in light of that?
Did he post the bond?
He did not post, he was asked to pay, 4,000.
10%.
He wasn't able to pay that, so I asked.
Who let him out? Oh, is he still in custody?
He's still in custody.
Yeah, I'll do that. You gonna show up, Mr. Carr?
Yeah.
Come on. If you live on Deer Creek Drive still, right?
Yes.
Personal bond, 4,000. I'll let you out, okay?
Thank you.
Stop this nonsense with me, will you please? I'll give you a new court date, let you out, and you're all set. You come back on August the 20th, we'll give you your notice, okay? Best of luck. Do I have any more down there? Do you know where all the files are?
No, I was going to file, I was waiting on the attorney, just got the police on the record.
Do you have more, Mr. Granata?
Pete, how many more do you have? How many more do you have? Two.
Have you met with them yet?
I'm meeting with Faison right now, and then I have one other couple.
Faison's on Zoom.
And what about, this poor lady's been waiting around here. She's,
Let's do Smothers. Smothers is still, considering you plea. Oh.
And then did we do Wachowski?
Yes, he was supposed to go to an attorney.
Yeah, that was one of our first.
all right. You got another violation here. What's he going to do?
You'll plead guilty on counts 1 and 2, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
That would be 4 technical violations. You could have your probation revoked. And you could be incarcerated for 90 days. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
I need another stapler. Can you hand me one for it? Thank you. And you did sign and read and understand the advice of rights form here, true?
Yes, true.
If you plead guilty here, you'll be giving up all the rights and we're not going to have a hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, to the charge that you failed to attend the Positive Strategies Program with 8-week follow-up, how do you plead?
Guilty.
You failed to attend that?
Yes, I felt it.
And as the count 2, you failed to pay your fines and costs of order balance owing 1509.79. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Did you fail to pay your fines and costs as well?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
Your Honor.
I'll accept your plea to both counts. I find it's been made voluntarily and understandingly. We need to call in Jessica, John. So he was in front of me, Mr. Carmen, on April 14th, and I sentenced him. It looks like on May the 6th, May the 11th. And he didn't pay any more fines. What's going on?
Your Honor, Mr. Harper informed me he's been able to save up some money. He paid $150 today. He's asking if he could get back on an updated payment plan. He's also able to schedule the Positive Strategies program today. He's going to meet with Jessica about that. He's currently working at Amazon, full-time, earns about $850 a week.
Just a moment.
Why didn't you get in the positive strategies program?
I just haven't been on how I was supposed to, just been shut on actually. I haven't getting the email though from Jessica, but I've been more like focused on like the court order program and like trying to attend them.
What's going on?
So he has finished all his report work program. My concern is that obviously he hasn't finished the class. This case is set to expire October 8th.
I know.
The next class for positive strategies is September 8th. So even if he did the September 8th one, we'd only be halfway through the programming time. He does also have quite a large balance still that I know he's gonna be paid in time by October.
Please. This wasn't taken under any statute at least.
It was not.
Gotta grow up. Okay? How old are you?
25.
You gotta grow up. Probation's extended. I initially placed him on probation on October 8th for a period of 12 months. So I'm gonna extend it for 3 months until January 8th of 27. I won't assess additional costs. I am assessing additional probation fees of 60. Defendant to attend one-day court work program, pay $35 for that. Defendant to complete positive strategies program. Jessica, set up a payment plan with him, will you please? I'm gonna tell you, he's gonna pay 150 now. You pay 150 now. You gotta grow up. Come on, this is your last chance here. You got 4 total violations now. Okay? You got it? Good luck. Terry Files, 2OB 137001, A and B.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'd like to apologize to Mr. Flowers.
Your name, sir?
Harry Fowler.
He's gonna plead to no ops. They're going to dismiss the suspend, true? He's gonna take care of this other case today, I hope so, because if not, we're not gonna get along well. He's gonna have the money to pay this other civil infraction, right?
Isn't in a position to pay.
What is going on? You've owed this money for 6 years. How old are you?
I'm 29.
You work?
Not as of right.
Why not?
He does work, Your Honor.
Where?
This particular case, he had him put, suspended till it's resolved. He worked at the airport.
What's he do at the
About
airport?
6 years.
He's what?
He's been working there about 6 years.
Then why hasn't he paid his fines?
Sir, there's the court not coming in to pay the fines.
When I went to jail, I thought, well, when I went to the holding cell, I thought, everything was cleared and I've been moving a lot, so I haven't been able to.
So I think what he's referring was when he was put in jail, Your Honor, paid us a bond at the time or two, and he thought that might have resolved it. That speaks to his lack of understanding of the legal system and doesn't obviously take his responsibility. He's here, Your Honor. He's trying to take care of it. He's got his family behind him a little bit. He's got some money. He's got $40 today. He'll pay $100 tomorrow. And I think that goes a long way to taking care of the civil matter.
Mr. Fires.
The court should also know, if the court is so kind as to let him walk out of here today, he'll be able to get his badge and start back working tomorrow. It's holding him up. They didn't want it. They get rid of him. Just trying to be responsible. He wants to keep that job.
If you plead to no ops, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we are not going to have a hearing or a trial. You understand that?
Correct.
The charge, no valid up to some person. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on the 5th day of August?
Yes, sir.
How ironic that that was 6 years ago yesterday of 20 in the township of Brownstown, Pennsylvania, near Beach Daily.
Yes, sir.
And did you have a valid license on your person?
No, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept that the no ops, suspends, dismissed. Anything you want to say before I sentence him?
Your Honor, the question also, one of the reasons he wasn't able to make payments earlier, because he understood that his license was suspended. He's been paying a lot of money to a variety of courts to get him to this point, Your Honor. Once this matter is resolved, we should be in a position to get a license, Your Honor. So he's one who's really working hard and contributed to his financial situation. But the court, be as reasonable as it could today, he'd appreciate him to get back to work. He acknowledges he doesn't have the best driving record, Your Honor, but again, he's been in these various jurisdictions. He set up a payment arrangement there. He's taking care of matters across the board. He's put himself in a hole, he's digging out.
Hundred fines, 135 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 360 or 90 days. He has a bond of 1,010%, will apply all 100. He has another 40 now, you said?
You pay 40 today, Your Honor, to bring 100 tomorrow.
You pay 140 now?
He can pay $40.
That's the bond,
Oh, okay.
plus the bond, plus the bond. And then 100 more by August 7. That's all on the no ops.
Sure.
Balance by August 28. That's all on the no ops. And then on this other case, I'm gonna give you until, I'll tell you, you are wearing my patience thin, you know that, Mr. Files?
Yes, sir.
Pay that one by September the 22nd. Give him a payment plan, would you please? Set that up for him. You know what I mean? Geez, receipt for when he's supposed to pay. All right, what else do I have? You're all set. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. What else do we have here?
I'm with Mr. Faison and Ms. Smothers.
Where's the face on fire? Okay. And this
Mr.
is
Faison is appearing by Zoom.
face on. People against Gordon or Michael Renard Faison Jr., 25F 244-321.
Morning, Honor. Peter Bernardo, P78413, MIBC counsel for Mr. Faison.
Okay, how are you? Your name, Mr. Faison?
He's on mute. You're on mute. There. State your name for the record. Mr. Faison, could you state your name for the record?
I don't know what's going on. You know that? I feel like,
Mr. Faison, can you hear me?
where's he at? Detroit?
He's in Pennsylvania.
Well, I'm not gonna wait much longer for him.
Can we call him the Smother?
People against Smothers. Joanne Audria Summers, Smothers, 26F611-383.
Morning, Honor. Peter Bernardo, P78413, MIBC counsel for Ms. Smothers.
Ma'am, your name?
Joanna Ms. Smothers.
All right, come on, right over there, ma'am, to that microphone. So as I understand it, Counselor, your client's going to plead the disorderly conduct and the assault's going to be dismissed, true?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am? You good with that?
Yes,
What's your name?
Baby Smothers.
You're the victim and you approve of this?
Yes.
If you plead guilty to disorderly conduct, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those, and then I'll dismiss the assault charge. You understand that? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, see, so you gotta make sure these guys are signing these advice of rights, especially when they come in for arraignment, we give them to them. But they gotta sign the back of the form when we're doing meetings, okay? Otherwise, I gotta go through everybody's rights verbally.
Judge, I actually did go, through the last time Miss Faison was, or Miss Smith was here.
I know, but it's requirement when I take the plea that they indicate that they know their rights, understand their rights, and they were explained that day, whether in writing or verbally.
Where's your address? What's the next one?
All right, Ms. Smothers, Joanne Smothers, did you read that advice of rights from her? I can't hear a word
Yes.
you're saying. Did you understand it?
Yeah.
You understand you pleaded disorderly conduct, you'll be giving up all those rights and we are not going to have a trial? All right, to the charge of disorderly conduct, how do you plead? Were you in the city of Flat Rock, County of Wayne, on the specified date of July 6th of 26 at 23307 Whitby Avenue?
Yes.
And what did you do? That makes you guilty of disorderly conduct or assault. The complaint says you threw a plate of hot food at the victim. Is that true?
And not intentionally. But yeah,
Can you slow down? What do you mean non-intentional?
and I had to plate food in my hand, yes. There was other things going on. And when the food went flying, I hit it.
Man,
But I didn't intend for it to hit her.
okay.
Your Honor,
I'm just not around situations where food flies off of plates very often unless somebody tries to do that.
there's a lot of animation going on both sides, but there was a heated discussion, argument happening at the time,
Between me and my daughter.
and she acknowledges that obviously she's at fault for having that food be thrown at the defendant. Or
This lady right here, what's her relationship with you?
That's my sister-in-law,
Who were you having an argument with?
my daughter.
And at the time that you were arguing with her, is that when the food suddenly fell off the plate?
Yeah.
And were you trying to throw that at somebody?
I wasn't intentionally trying.
How does the food fall off the plate, man? Come on now, it's been a long morning. I mean, just tell me the truth. How did the food fall off the plate
Okay.
without you
So
throwing
I
it
went
at
there
somebody?
for My daughter's 30th birthday. When I walked in, I felt a lot of animosity, and energy, I don't know what's going on and why. So I ended up making me a plate of food. I was outside playing with my granddaughter and son-in-law. Went inside, made a plate of food, was eating. Before I left,
You were gonna make the plate of food and leave with the food, or you were gonna eat the food first?
I was just gonna make the plate of food and just move on with it.
You were gonna take the plate with you?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. Tell me what happened.
And I made a comment
So,
addressing family doing
okay, how many people were in the room? How many family members?
my two kids, my granddaughter and son-in-law, daughter-in-law, and then my two nephews and my brother.
And your sister-in-law?
Mhm.
Yes?
Yes.
So what happened? You made these
So-
comments. What were you saying to?
So I said, I said, it's obvious everybody wants to talk about me. I said, but the reason why all of you are able to sit here in peace right now is just know because I never open up my mouth or say anything to you guys. Left, I don't know if my daughter said something or her wife, but I said, okay, get out of my house then. Because that's a whole nother situation.
You said, get out of my house?
Yes.
You were at your house?
No, I'm at their house, but I was speaking to my daughter and her wife to get out of my house. Okay, because they live with me.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
So far, we're getting there.
So
Another 20 minutes, we'll get to the punchline there. What happened?
So I said, okay, get out of my house then. My daughter Jordan came running up, got my face, and I'm sick and tired of you disrespecting my wife, and I'm gonna let you laugh. I balled up her fist and like flinched like she was about to hit me, and I had the plate of food like this, and I had my hand like that, and my brother stepped in when my daughter did that, And because the commotion that was going on, the food ended up going off the plate and ended up getting her as she walked through to go away. From the house into the garage.
So you had the plate in your hand, your brother walks up, there's some kind of a bumping going on between you and your brother?
No, like, so I'm like standing here like this. My daughter comes from.
I know, you told me that, go ahead.
Right. And so she's coming and then my brother is right there. I don't know if he was already there. I don't know how he got there, but he's there. He's right there. When she came out, he went to go step in the middle of it. And that's, yeah.
To break it up, right?
To separate, leave, Jordan go back in the house.
But it was mostly separate you from your daughter who was balling her fist, right?
Right, but separate us, yes.
Okay, and you had the food on your plate.
Yeah.
Which hand, the right or left? The right?
Mhm.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, and then what happened? When
And
he
then-
stepped in the middle, did he bump the food off the plate or did you bump the food off the plate or throw the food off the plate?
I didn't throw it, but my arm did go up like that. It like involuntary. It's just a reaction. My arm went up. My brother was also there. I don't know how it transpired, to be exact. Somewhere in there.
Sounds complicated.
It's disgusting. Very.
Is this your version? Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, wait a minute now, don't stop making negative comments because what you just described to me really is an accident. There's no crime. There's no crime. And that's fine.
Hostility, yes.
Ma'am, I cannot take in good conscience you plead guilty here. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm not going to do it. So we're going to reschedule this. And if you come back and you tell me the same story, and that's fine if you do, if that's what happened, I'll just set it for a trial. But right now, I can't take this. I mean, I'm still unclear. Well, that's it. I'm rescheduling it. Heather, give me August the 20th at what time?
10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock. And it's okay if you want to go to trial. I don't have a problem going to trial. We'll set it for trial next time if you can't resolve this with the prosecutor. Thank you for coming, Ms. Smothers. I hope you'll come next time too. Thank you. Michael and Bernard Faison Jr., 25F244321. Sir, your name?
Can't go that way. You gotta, no, whoa, come here. You gotta go, can't go that way, you gotta go that way.
Sir, your name?
Michael Faison.
All right, we're adjourning this, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your appearance?
Peter Bernard, P78413, MIDC counsel for Mr. Faison.
New pretrial date, August the 20th.
Your Honor, can Mr. Faison is a full-time student in Pennsylvania. Can he appear by Zoom?
Yes. What time? 10 o'clock. Listen, Mr. Faison, you got to make sure that you're in a place where I get a good connection with you though. Okay, sir?
Yes.
All right. We'll see you here in 2 weeks at 10 o'clock, August the 20th at 10 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wachowski. Charles Vincent Wachowski, 26F246615A and B. You need this, sir, your name? So he stands mute, waives formal reading for purposes of arraignment, correct? On both charges, right? And then he's going to plead guilty to the added count of operating while visibly impaired and to failure to report a property damage accident. To leave the scene and OWI will be dismissed. True?
Correct.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
plead guilty to operating while impaired. The possible penalties are up to 300 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service. Court costs are all of those. 4 points, license suspension, or revocation in accordance with your record. Your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights form here today?
Yes, Your
If
Honor.
you plead guilty to these charges, you'll be giving up all of his rights, and we're not going to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your
To the charge operating while visibly impaired, how do you plead?
Honor.
To the charge failure to report a property damage accident, how do you plead?
Responsible.
What's that?
Responsible.
No. How do you plead to failure to report a property damage accident? That's a misdemeanor.
I voted yes.
Doesn't,
Guilty.
so let me ask you again, top rating while impaired, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Failure to report property damage accident, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on July 22 of 26 in the city of Flat Rock, County of
Yes, sir.
Wayne at Eastern River Drive and Telegraph at 6:21 PM on that date?
Yes.
Prior to that, did you drink alcohol? And if so, what did you drink and how much did you drink?
Yes. I drank probably over half a pint of vodka.
Okay. Was your ability to operate that motor vehicle impaired due to the consumption of the alcohol?
Yes, sir.
In what way? Why were you pulled over by the police?
Accident?
Okay. Did you cause the accident?
Yes.
What happened to cause the accident?
I often rear-ended the car.
Okay, so you rear-ended a car, is that right?
Yes.
You think you did that at least in part because of your alcohol consumption?
Yes.
And counsel, I looked at the blood toxic report and it looks like, I think it was 0.262.
Correct. It was
You stipulate that that was an accurate reading for the purposes of the plea?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole right now, sir?
No, no.
And after you left the scene, and after the accident, did you leave the scene?
Yes.
Okay, where did you go?
Home.
Did you call the police before you left the scene
I did not.
and report the accident? You drove to your home in Flat Rock?
It's about 2 miles away, yes.
And are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty? Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept it to fair report. Please accept it to operating while impaired. The leave the scene's dismissed. The OWI is dismissed. I'm going to refer you for a screening and assessment. You're going to fill out a questionnaire and be interviewed today, and then you're going to come back for sentencing at a later time. The case, let's see here, 615 A, B. So I'm going to give him a personal bond of $1,000. He's had no priors, correct?
Correct.
And I'm going to have him go to AANA at least twice a week, though, sir. You have to go at least twice a week. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. You're to go to AANA twice per week. You have to go in person. Every time you go, you have to have the form signed every time you come to court. You do have to bring the form with you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Sentencing date, Heather.
August 20th at 8:30.
All right. August the 20th at 8:30.
Just for the record, he does do what dialysis. So if the court is gonna order chemical testing, there may need to be some type of other arrangement made with regard to
I understand.
your.
I understand. So let's have him undergo the screening and assessment and bring that up at sentencing, okay? We'll go from there. All right, I wish you well, sir. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah,
No, sir.
another one. Good. Have a great day, Roger. Thank you. People against Banks, Marion Carriel Banks, 260-240-150, defendant failed to appear, 213 cash assured. Jemiah Laura Bryant, 267-842-018, 213 cash assured.